Sometimes it really is your own family, huh? Someone who came for you is realizing that they weren't exempt from that happening to them as well in the way that they thought they were. There's people in your life that could not be trusted, even though they had a position of trust. And they brought in someone who was supposed to be essentially the final nail in the coffin, so to speak, so that these family members could make sure they were never brought down for what they did behind the scenes, because this final nail in the coffin was either meant to be literal, or at the very least, it was supposed to ruin your credibility so that even if you spoke about these family members, nobody would believe you. Except this entire plan, how do you say, blew up in their face. And now this individual who came in that was supposed to be, let's call them the finisher. That's a good name. That's the role they were supposed to play, except the only one that they finished was their own family, essentially. Because they were unable to get the job done, and now they are becoming the fall guy. The fall guy for what? Well, probably the pedestal that their entire family had put themselves on. They had to push somebody off, and it's going to be the person who tried to come for you and failed. The failed finisher, we'll call them. This failed finisher, it's kind of giving, if you can't take the heat, then stay out of the kitchen. They could dish it out for you. They can't take it themselves, though. Public memory edit in reverse. They're unable to access you to rewrite the narrative. And up until probably recently, this entire family believed that the buck would stop with the fall guy, because there would be no way that you could come for all of them. You just had access to the fall guy's weakness, right? Except once again, like it seems like this family often is, they were wrong. Pattern break in reverse, that's a pattern. They're wrong a lot. Because they assume from a position of this pedestal that they're not really on. They may be able to pretend that they're on it when they're all together, but in the real world, they don't have the power they thought they did. And it feels like you are the one who is introducing them to that fact. Bloodline, family lineage, that's who I was talking about. If this is for you, whoever it was, this failed finisher, they're realizing that whoever they were closest to, or maybe like second closest to in their family, their own family, is the very person that betrayed them. The person who set them up to either get the job done or be the fall guy. They just didn't know about the fall guy part of it until like now, maybe. Billionaire class in reverse. It's a cruise ship. It's like they were supposed to bring you somewhere and make it so you never made it back. Except you're back. And you're back with a megaphone. Good omen. It is a good omen. Not so good for them, but good for you. And this megaphone that you have isn't just for the fall guy. It's for the whole group. Why would you want to leave anyone out? That wouldn't be very fun. Them and their failed war crimes. Whoever betrayed this person, it was like their best friend. So they never even sat for a second and thought that there was any potential opportunity that they couldn't trust this person. There's no reason or rhyme in their head how this person would have been leading them astray. And this person, granted, they may have believed that their plan was so solid that the fall guy path wouldn't have to activate. And then they would get to make this person into the hero for the whole family. So in their mind, it was a walk in the park. Until it wasn't. And whoever this person is that set up the failed finisher, whoever this person is that set up the failed finisher, they've known for quite a bit that their plan wasn't going to work. And one of the crazy parts about this is, for as close as those two individuals were, the failed fall guy and their family member, this person didn't warn them that time is coming to a close and there's nothing they can do to prevent what was already put in motion of this person being the fall guy in a way that they can't get out of this time. It actually feels like whoever this was that is the failed fall guy's, let's say, ex-best friend, family member, if you will. I don't think they're going to really be too friendly after this news. It feels like this is the person who typically got them out of trouble. It almost even feels like this person, the failed fall guy's ex-best friend, family member, it feels like they actually set up whatever this deal was to get this person out of other trouble. So I'll get you out of this trouble, but you have to stop this other individual, and if you do, you'll be the hero. Great. So this person, the failed fall guy, they believed either they were going to stop you and win, or, okay, they're going to have to pay the consequences for the actions that they're no longer able to get out of. It's a lot bigger than that. And you know what's very interesting is the ex-best friend family member of the failed fall guy knew that from the start. Double cross, anger, rage. I'm sure the failed fall guy is going to be very angry about this news when it comes to them. Feels like they're figuring it out now, though. They were very close with this family member. They shared a lot of secrets, and there's even a family secret that they share together that is not out. Extraction in reverse. And it seems as though there's no way to run from it now. Because the failed fall guy, in order to gain your trust, accidentally gave you some information that they didn't realize in the moment they gave you. So you don't have to stop at the fall guy. You get to take the whole group down. Do you hear that? Very loud airplane. Agency plant. They had a whole script, and this person followed it to a T. So they know it's not their fault because they knew what to do, when to do it, what to say, when to say it, and they took the full advice of this person that they did not realize was actually double-crossing them. They were hoping, the ex-best friend family member was hoping that this person wouldn't have to become the fall guy.